Life with Four Boys, Coffee Please by Denise Dykstra at denisedykstra.com or Life with Four Boys, coffeeplease.com. Just go to denisedykstra.com. This post is called The In-Between Mama Phase. It's people not knowing all of my boys. That's the hardest thing, I said, and was surprised to feel tears spring up in my eyes. I tried to choke them down. Once upon a time, not that long ago, they were all with me all the time, and now people are so surprised to learn I have 4 boys. My mama heart has a hard time with that. This is not what my husband was expecting from me. He had just told me that he had nothing for me for Mother's Day, and he just didn't know what to even do for me. I just want to be home anyhow. Maybe we could just be home and watch a show, I had shrugged. Having everyone home would be the best gift anyhow. Well, having everyone home and having them not arguing would be the best thing ever. He had laughed, my husband, and then he changed the subject, somehow in a silly, he is so going to get me now way. And what are you feeling about turning the big 40 this year? You really are getting old, he laughed. He is so funny. To himself. And that sparked that tear conversation I wasn't expecting. For so long, my identity has been wrapped up in my life with my 4 boys and my need of coffee. And it's been a great life. For so long, my life was the same old, same old. For so long, people would see us and know us, like, oh, there's Denise and she has 4 boys. Yes, really? Oh, you should read her blog. It's so funny. Then things really began to change. I was trying to learn how to grapple these new changes of my boys driving and jobs keeping boys out late, the sitting around the table for dinner turning into grabbing food and running out the door, then the high school graduation, and then, gasp, the college. I'm not even going to talk about them dating. I know. It's good to work yourself out of a job when you're a mama. I want these boys to go out and live their lives, and goodness gracious, I'm so cheering them on. But my mama heart right now is the happiest when I know all 4 of my boys are all tucked into their own beds at night in this home with me. And I know the nights of that happening are very quickly coming to a very real end. More and more, I find myself meeting new people who I get to small talk with and who are so shocked to find I have 4 boys, who are shocked to learn they are how old? The elementary school my boys attended has no dealings with my older children, who seem all grown up and big to them if they do meet them. An entire elementary school who does not know that I make pretty good chocolate chip cookies. That's just sad. When I'm out and about, I may just have my youngest 2 boys with me, and they think that's all my children. It's such an odd spot for my mama heart. I'm still navigating all this. I do not want my boys to stay the little boys they were, but how I would love to go back and relive a week with them when all we had to worry about was keeping the hose water in the sandbox while they played farm country. But while they are turning into men, they are still my little boys. So weird. I'm learning new ways to be my big boys' mama. This means that to one of my boys, I Snapchat him every single morning. I do not understand Snapchat, but for him, I'm learning. It was an odd thing, too, on this Mother's Day Sunday, to attend church without my boys. All the mamas with all their kids all around them, and Jake and I just got to late service late. I feel like that really does take a great special talent to arrive late to the late service when you usually attend the early service. We have skills, obviously, and we sat together, minus all our boys. For various reasons, they were doing various things, and that had them gone to other places. My morning was quiet. It was peaceful. I broke up no whining tiffs, and I realized that in just a very short blink of an eye, this will be my every Mother's Day. This will be my next phase of life. While my whole life is still going to be focused on my 4 boys, I have no doubt, I know this season that seemed like it would be forever and ever, and I was okay with that, was over in a blink. A real quick blink. Now I have these nearly grown men I get to love on that the world doesn't even know are mine. I'm a mama with 4 boys who very often talks with her boys over a text message than a meal at a table. I would not have believed anyone if they told me this day would come. I mean, I knew it would arrive here sometime or another, but I didn't know it would arrive so quickly. I didn't realize that it would hurt my heart that new nice people I meet would not know that I have 4 wonderful boys. I wouldn't ever know how much I would find parenting big boys more emotionally hard than I would have imagined. Just keeping them alive and out of the emergency room when they were younger now seems like it would be such a breeze. Goodness, this being a mama thing, it's such a ride. It's nothing I would have planned or imagined. Well, I don't know and don't have a clue what our future looks like. I know God's got it. I'm not saying that flippantly. He's done a pretty great job making my life interesting thus far, that God of mine. So I'm quite confident he has more planned for me and for my boys. And that is a story I so look forward to being in. Also, this whole post has me wanting to go home to my mama and give her a big ol' hug and thanking her for everything. Mugs, a day with you and me soon. We need it in ink on the calendar. I love you muchly. Mamas, oh, my heart. We feel it all so much, don't we? And let me tell you, I'm still here cheering you with your littles on. And I'm looking for advice on how to do this next phase from those who are older than me, who have had their littles grow and leave. But mostly, I'm in this phase of my life right now, this in-between with some grown and some still not, and soaking up every blessed moment of it, especially when they are all home at the same time, and bonus if it's at dinner time. We mamas are better all together than when we are alone. Let's not forget that. And let us keep finding the joy we get to have in the everyday moments of our life, whatever phase that may be.